What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And before we get started, I am going to give the biggest shout out I've ever given to Six Big Stock Trader. This man has been nicer than any other person in crypto to me. Big shout out. Go subscribe to Six Big Stock Trader right now. What he did is he basically helped me realize what I was doing wrong with my tags and has led me down a path now where I think it's going to get changed. So shout out to him. And as for tonight's awesome video, we have a banger. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about internet computer price and the crypto, and we're going to look at the technical analysis part. We're going to look at the movements, the fundamental part of it, which is what we looked at yesterday. So we're not going to look at the fundamentals, sorry. We're going to look at all of the technicals for internet computer. So what I want you guys to do is smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and check out bitcoinrenegade.net. That is our new up and running website as of today. So let's just get right into this, guys. I want to know what's up with internet computer right now. And so yesterday we did an amazing long video about the whole ecosystem, which I want you guys to go check out. It has everything about the fundamentals, the best part of the crypto, and the amazing internet computer token. So they have a lot of games over there. This can't be the right price. Okay, maybe it is $16.19. Okay. We just had a massive pump. I mean, not massive for internet computer, but for lately, I'm talking about what we've been, just having these little tiny pumps. This one is actually a bigger pump compared to what we normally have. So let's go in and look at, see if we see anything that is going to give us any indication of what's up, guys. So thank you guys for stopping by. I hope that you guys get the most out of this episode. We're going to be taking any kind of comments and questions about the technical analysis part. Hey, what's up, Danny Empire? Glad you could make it. Make sure I have this plugged in, and we will get started right now. Wow, 2050. We are really doing good on our subscribers. So bear with me for 1 second here. Now, I don't want to do USDT. That's the thing you always have to check on internet computer is the what is going on here, man? Sorry, my thing is acting really weird. It just keeps going to hey, what's up, King? It keeps going to the ads on my thing. I'm just trying to have it show my internet computer. Oh, that's because I don't have the right. We'll figure it out later. So let's get some indicators out here now. Sorry, I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now. I've just been doing so much work, and it just like always happens right 10 minutes like before I go live. All this work has to happen, and it's like, whoa. Okay, I'm trying to figure it all out. Got it. So internet computer is doing amazing compared to what it was earlier. Earlier, we went all the way down to 15, like 50, guys, and we were really testing that bedrock area. This is the area I told you that we're pretty much safe at. Guys, I don't think we're going below this downward trending support. As you see, we're not going to be going below this. We might keep like testing a little bit further, but I don't think that this area is going to be broken anytime soon. This is bedrock for the internet computer, unless Bitcoin has like some crazy thing happen and it goes down to 20,000. Then we can see internet computer break below this bedrock level. But I am telling you, as an educated, technical person that actually has learned a lot about the internet computer and a lot about technical analysis. And I'm telling you, this is bedrock. Unless Bitcoin, like I said, breaks down to 28,000 and below, then we will see this level get broken. But until that, we're good. So here's the 9. It's at 1647. So we're actually going to be testing that here pretty soon. Let's look at the 21, which these are the EMAs. We could look at the moving averages, but the EMAs are the support and resistance that we really want to look at. So let's do the 50, and then I'm actually even going to do the 100. We don't need the 9 because we know we're below it right now. So let's just do the 100. And then that way we can get a better, better idea of where we have resistance on the way up. Now we can also, I believe, get this guy to right here. Okay. So we are going to definitely be having some resistance right here. As you see, this is a big level of resistance for us in the past, which is going to be somewhere around $19 to $20 right here. This section right here is going to be a massive resistance, but if we can get back above that, we are going to be looking at the next level up here at the 0.38. And then, we'll move on from there. But we have, this right here, this EMA 21 at 1755 or 1742, sorry. And then we're going to have the EMA 50, which is going to be at 1990. And then we're going to have the fib retracement of 0.23 right here at 21 almost. And then we're going to have to go above to 23, which is an area where we went to before. As you see, this was a big area back here. And then we went all the way up to the 30s. So that's what I would really like to see, a movement, from this level. So that's what we're going to be looking at. We have resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. That's on the daily. All right, let's get rid of this thing, if it'll let me. I don't know how to get rid of it, guys. Oh, I can use more indicators. No, I can't. How did I get this thing on here? It won't let me take it back. Okay, garbage. But it won't let me. There we go. Got it. I was like, it won't let me click on it. Anyway, so as you see, we are actually looking pretty good. We have a solid support level right here. And we could even go down to 1470 without actually having to worry about, a further breakdown to like 11. I don't see that happening. I see this as bedrock, guys. Like, this downward trending resistance is going to break, not break to the downside, but I think we're going to break to the upside and give this a reprieve. We have been kind of hankering down at this area several different times. I mean, if you go and look, I mean, here, major, okay, here again, right? And now just all of this too. So 3 major areas, but also if you look at it the other way, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Okay, on the downward trending. Let's look at that guy. So you also have to look at the other version too. So it's kind of like a 50-50 thing going on right here, guys. We don't, like, the market is so uncertain right now that I'm thinking, yeah, look at this. If we break basically anything above where we're at now, we are going to break out of this downward trending support resistance line, I mean. So it kind of touched it, not really here. It just kind of ran into the retracement right here. That's what happened. And then it went on even more. And now it's getting to where it's actually almost touching this line. And now we do touch the line. Downward trending resistance. Boom, we're at that area again. So to break and then go above that is what I'm going to want to see. We're going to need some definite volume coming in. We just went past 5 o'clock, so this is the volume from yesterday, the one that actually pumped and had a nice little go. And then we get to this candle today, no volume, no nothing. That's because when internet computer pumped and all other crypto pumped, I just want to show you, we're just going to look at Bitcoin for a second just to show you why. So if you're in internet computer or any other crypto, you have to know that Bitcoin dominance is a major factor in how crypto moves. So even if I'm doing an internet computer video, we need to look at Bitcoin a little bit just to see why it moves the way it does. See, Bitcoin pumped, and that's when internet computer pumped right here. And then Bitcoin started a retracement right here. And as you see, now we have a retracement. So we can actually break out of this with only a nice little pump. I would like to see us go up to 17, 18, 20. Like, we need to break out of this. And I really feel like it's getting ready to happen. Now let's look at the smaller time frames and get a better idea of what is going on with the internet computer. So I normally do these Monday and Friday, but since we had a crazy weekend, I did it last night instead of Friday. So as you see, we had a nice little pump with a little bit of volume, not a crazy amount of volume because it only happened for a few minutes. See, the way that you get these big volume ones is that you have multiple hours of trading going on. And you have a lot of people that are buying, selling, and all of that, and mostly buying at these levels, right? So you might get a few sell-offs right here and then more buying, a little sell-off before another pump. And that way you have tons of volume. See, what happened here is this was only a pump for like an hour or two. Yeah, it did move us to the upside. Yeah, it was a nice little movement, but look, there was no volume to confirm it. To keep us moving to this upside and having a legit move and a breakout. So that's what we haven't seen in a long time is any breakouts. We come to an area, we go a little bit above it, no volume, so we go back down. That is the story of the last 3 months. This is going to break soon. As you see, each time we come down and we test these areas, like I guess it really didn't test the top here, did it? We wouldn't really be looking from back there. We could actually look at it like this too. Oh, thanks for being right in my way. It made me erase that because it was legit in the exact area that I needed to use. So, where did it go now? Okay, I'm freaking out. What just happened here? Okay, I want this line. Okay, there it is. Found it. Okay, now let's go over here further. Okay, there we go. So remember, we got to keep it above that. I don't use the actual wicks. So yeah, technically we are really far up from that. But if you take it down like this, then it touched the exact resistance when we just went up there. So this is the major level that we're going to have to worry about. So we are basically going from 15 to about 1650. And I can see if we break above 17, guys, then we are going to continue to go up further. If we can break 17, we could also end up back here at $20. So that's what we're going to be looking for is a breakout above $17. And then we could actually go back and touch these previous resistance points back here. We would probably touch this one 17. I think this is the area we have to break, actually, right here. So this is the level right about here that we're going to want to break, 1750. If we can break above 1750, I believe that we can head up to 20 and even possibly 22 to 24 like we have up here. So those are the things I'm going to want to see. As you see with this resistance line, it touched it 1, 2, 3, and then now a 4, 5 times. So it's touched it 5 times. It's only touched the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it's touched the bottom 4. It's touched the top 5. So we've had one more touch the upside than the downside. And that's on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. See if there's any immediate. Yeah, I was hoping for like an ascending triangle or something, like a continuation. And I'm not really seeing a whole lot. But these breakouts, see, TA isn't helping us a lot with these breakouts because the market isn't acting like a normal market. It's not really doing a lot of the things that we would like to see over here. So what I'm going to look for, like I said, is 1750. This is the level that we need to break to go way up. Now, we could break like 17 to test this. That's the thing. Like this whole area, we basically need to break out this whole box. This whole area right here is danger zone. Seriously, if we cannot break out of this, we're going to have a problem moving to the upside. So today, all right, I'm going to stop this real quick. Today is the day for the prize. If you guys right now, I told you have to be active on my channel in order to win these prizes. So I have a $5 giveaway. Sorry, we're going to go right back to the internet computer. But I did my $5 giveaway, which every single week we have a new phrase. And if you guys have all 7 words, now is your time to collect your $5 right now. And I'm going to give the other word once a week. We're going to do it all at the same time. So you get the first word kind of free. and then all the other words throughout all the other videos, you have to collect 7 of them. One in each video per day at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You get all 7 of them, you get a $5 prize. Cool? And we do 4 a week in one of those videos, where if you get in for a month, because we do 1 per week, and if you get 4 a month, you get a $20 prize or a $60 NFT. So it depends on what. So we are actually going to give you one of the 4 words today too, because I just feel generous. So one of the 4 words right now is. I know, easy word, right? Is. So this is not the daily word, not for the weekly. This is the 4 per month. So you're lucky if you're watching right now, because you get all 4 of these and you get $20 in crypto or a $60 NFT. So, and we're going to do that. We already did all of the ones yesterday. And so we're going to start a new one, and it is highly. Today's word for the week, the $5, highly. 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 And for the 4 per month, I'm going to say it one more time, is. And if you have the one from last week, now you have 2 clues for the monthly $20 or $60 NFT. And now you have the first one for the week, highly. All right, that's all we're going to say about that. Now, if you aren't in the video for that time, you won't know, or you can go back and look, but I'm not going to tell you the timestamp where it's at. All right. I will enter more giveaways. I'm pumped. Cool. Yeah, here's one of our winners of a $15 giveaway at our 2K subs. Danny Empire XDR0. He has been a longtime supporter of the channel. Recently came back. And let's get back right into this. I just wanted to give you guys that chance to earn your prizes. So we need to break out of this box right here, okay? So it's basically like the YouTube. YouTube has an area where it tests you. And once I got to over 1,000 subscribers, they let me go above this. I think this is what happened. They let me go above the line to see how I did. I don't know if I performed well enough at first, but then when everything happened and crypto went down, I started to perform worse. So what I think happened is they put me below this line again, and now I have to break out again. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out YouTube, and now that I have people helping me, I think I'm going to do a lot better. But anyway, let's go into the shorter time frames, like this hour. Yeah, okay, 30 minutes. Let's do even 15, because I want to see some good news here. Okay, it looks like we're having another retracement right away. So as you see, this is a clear ascending triangle on the 15 minute, which is good. It's a bullish continuation pattern. And as you look on the 15 minute, there was actually a little bit of volume that came in on the shorter time frames. Look at this volume, this sell-off volume right here. But then you look over here, look. So we have a little bit of volume and then a lot of volume coming in. This is why I like to look at the shorter time frames, because then it gives you a little better idea of the real volume that's coming in, at what time. See, it dropped off right here. That's why we stopped pumping. It isn't because the price went down or anything. It is because people stopped purchasing. There's no volume. The price can't keep going up, right? So if more people kept buying ICP right now, instead of, it's going down, let's stop. If they kept going, we could actually reverse and break out and test these levels again with this kind of volume. So that's just kind of up to everybody, kind of up to the community, up to you guys. If you want to see this breakout, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only, common sense. But yeah, you would actually help the volume, buying, selling. And let's get some of these indicators out, but more for the 4 hour, because I want to see the VWAP on the 4 hour. I want to see the Bollinger Bands on the 4 hour, and I'd like to see a couple other things before we go. So we're going to do a full technical analysis, guys. If you wanted a TA on internet computer, this is the stop right here, guys, because I'm going to go basically through all of it. I normally didn't do that. I would just kind of show you what I did here, but now we're getting into the more technical part of the analysis. So what I want to do is just take all of these off of here so that I have a clean slate. Boom. So now I love the auto fib extension, man. This thing is cool. I'm not going to lie, because it does it for you. See that? It just did it for me. Ooh, look at that level too, that it did it at the 16. Okay, so if we went from right here to right there, then we could have a fib retracement level of even below this. You see that? But that's not going to happen. We have Bedrock right here at the 0618. That's not going to break below that. But anyway, let's get rid of this thing. and go up and get the Bollinger. Let's just look at this one first, the Bollingers. Shout out to Crypto Wendy because and King Love because I mean I've seen Crypto Wendy do these before, but I didn't really know how to read it. Now I do. And as you see, we came up to the median level of the Bollinger Band right here. That has actually since we broke above it right here, the median, and then we kind of test the top, and then we went down, and then we broke below the median, right? And it has acted as resistance to us ever since then. And we just about broke out of it, guys. Are we above it now? 1611. Nope. So we are almost, man. We were above it a minute ago. It is acting as resistance for us, guys. So we barely broke above it. We actually closed above it on the last candle, which is good. But now we're below it again, and we need to move above it and close above it, in my opinion. That's the way that I look. And as you see, there was some volume coming in. This is a 4 hour, and you could see it was a little bit of volume on the daily. It doesn't look like as much, but on the 4 hour, it does. So now let's bust out the VWAP. I'd like to take the Bollinger Band to look at that. Shout out Tom Crown. I'm not going to shout him out every time I use it now from now on, but he is the one that showed me about it, and I like to, give credit where it's due. So a lot of people don't do that. They don't have, I have a real set of morals. I believe if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And so, yeah, I might utilize other people's techniques, but they didn't create them. They're just using what's out there, right? But yeah, if I'm using somebody's stuff, I'm definitely gonna let them know. Yeah, I got it from here. Boom. Anyway, as you see, it's the same level. The VWAP is actually the same, almost same exact level as the Bollinger Band median price. Let's bust out the Bollinger too. And these would be actually good to use together. I would think. Because if you look, the VWAP right there is at 1614 and the Bollinger is at 1611. So the Bollinger kind of goes with the median level volume as well, I've kind of noticed. And then you can bust out the RSI on the bottom too, and we can really see what we're dealing with on crypto in a whole mass level. So as you see, even on the 4 hour, we are looking good on the RSI. We're only at 45. We have a lot of room to grow and a lot of room to go up. So now let's look at the daily I just want to see the RSI on the daily. Look at that. We are at 38 on the daily, guys. And we are below the median price right here. That's why we've been held down. The RSI, we want to break above this median. And that's the thing with the Bollinger. We want to break above the median on there as well on the daily. As you see, we're super far below all of it. So we need some moves, and it's going to start with the lower time frames, guys. It really is. We need to get bullish on the 1 hour before we can start to look bullish on the 4 hour and the daily. So, and we are starting to look a little bit bullish. And the cool thing about 1 hour is that we have the Bollinger Band median price here at 1590 or so, holding a strong level of support for us now that we broke out of this. It is going to be a support level for us now. And that's the same thing I would be thinking of with the other indicators as well. The EMAs. So these are all things to look at. We're touching the top of the Bollinger Band, which we could have continued up. But since Bitcoin had its retracement and now it's even down below 39 again, this is why you see internet computer retrace. We really need Bitcoin to just go for it, man. But this is a bear market, man. It's a bearish market in a bull run. So that's what I'm saying. Hopefully we break out of this trend and start moving up. Let's look at this. Okay, on the 30-minute, we're super bullish, right? So we started to turn bearish now, though. We were super bullish. Now it's turning bearish, and we got to watch it. We're at 1605. It's going back up a little bit. I like to see that. Even though Bitcoin is, kind of struggling right now at these levels. So 1750, guys. Those are the levels we're going to watch. And I think that's about all we have for today. We're going to get into some questions. And as you see, I guess having all of those tags didn't help that much for right now. I thought that was going to really change my channel. But maybe if we continue with it, that will help more. The main issues with the economy, nobody really has a job. That's hard. That's why I'm kind of doing my own thing here and start my own business, because I don't want to go work and then be forced to, vaccinate or whatever. Not saying anything about that, but like being forced to do things. That's why a lot of people aren't working. because a lot of the places are either forcing them, not paying them enough. It's not worth, going to work every day, risking your health and well being for minimum wage, right? When you can just stay at home, be safe, and collect unemployment. And so that's the mindset of the world, I think. So we'll get more jobs. I think we're doing worse than we expected on the job reports, but we'll definitely look at that. So to get the remaining words to enter the giveaway. Well, last week's giveaway is over already. So the $5 from last week is over now. Yeah, no, we don't like being told what to do. Men especially. Well, I mean, women probably don't like it either. So nobody likes being told what to do. So, but yeah, we are definitely going to do the giveaway though. You can still do this week's giveaway. So I just gave you the first clue for today's giveaway, and so you're going to want to do that. We didn't have any winners this week. I'm probably not going to have you do it on live. We might have a different way where you can come collect your prize. The whole point is to have people be active on the channel, and yeah, that's my deduction on internet computer. We're going to go one more. Just look at the price once more to show you my prediction about it now. So my prediction is that we go sideways for a little while with every time Bitcoin pumps, we're going to see a little bit of a rise. And then if Bitcoin goes back down, we're going to see it just follow Bitcoin. And until we get a massive altcoin season, which is what I'm waiting for after this sideways action, we're going to have a big alt season, guys. So that's what I'm waiting for. And I'm going to see a breakout above this 1750 when that happens. So whether it be the next couple of weeks or the next month, I know that's not the information you wanted to hear. You wanted me to tell you, hey, we're going to break out on Tuesday of next week, but there's no way to know that, guys. So what we do is we come here and we watch the price every single day. I do technical analysis and I show you where we're at in the price, and then you can make your educated research decisions on what you're going to do, just like me. Right now, I'm buying all of the ICP I can at these low prices. As you see, it's going back up to 1607 right now. So we are having a nice level of support, probably right here at 16. I would say even below 1608. I would say like right at 16. Honestly, that's the support level that I see at $16. So as you see, we went to 1601 and had a reversal. So we're going to be stuck between 16 and 1750. If we break below 1550, then we are going to see maybe a $14 ICP. I don't see that happening. We have a lot of support. We have the median in the way. We have a lot of stuff that's going to stop that. We are testing the top of everything right now. So I would actually be looking for a breakout to the upside, hopefully soon. But if not, more sideways action before the breakout. Eventually, we are going to break out and have an altcoin season. So all I'm doing is collecting at these low levels, low levels, low levels. If it doesn't break out and it goes down again, I'm accumulating more and more and more. I am not accumulating at this level until I see we're moving above. Then if we keep going up, then yes, I'm going to move. But for right now, we are at this level right here. So I say probably within the next month or two, we're going to have a good alt season. But there's my prediction, guys. There it is. You have my educated opinion and technical analysis on the internet computer, not only from just looking at that, but from my experience as a trader, as someone making money in crypto and doing technical analysis. So those are the things you guys are going to want to look out for. Uh, I've been enjoying the WWE 2K22 game myself, man, and allergies have been keeping me busy. That and allergies. Okay, well, that sucks. Sorry that you have allergies. I wonder where everybody else is for this video. I know the ICP community really got behind me, and lately they just haven't been around. I wonder what's going on with that. I, I don't know what you're saying there. I don't believe that Bitcoin's going to 22K. Um, but hypothetically, if say it was on its way, it did break below 28.8. That's the only way I'd ever concede to a $22,000 Bitcoin. But if it did go down there, I don't think people are going to sell out right away. Especially the billionaires aren't going to sell at a loss. At least the institutional ones, maybe local billionaires or not as smart of them are, but Um, other than that, I don't think that's going to happen. I think billionaires are the smart ones. They're the ones that are going to manipulate it down and short it on the way down. So they're not going to lose money. They have too much money to lose money. If you had enough money, you could manipulate the market any way you wanted to and make as much money as you wanted to. Honestly, it takes money to make money. The more money you have, the more money you make. Imagine if you had $1 million. What about these projects saying every 5 IC emojis you have, we'll give you one? Well, what if you decided, well, I want a bunch of those, dude. I'm going to put $1 million into the project. How many IC emojis could you get for $1 million? All of them? And then what? So you have like 500 IC emojis and they have to give you 100. Wouldn't that be crazy? If you bought $1 million worth of an NFT, all of it, basically, corner the market, and then they give you free NFTs for holding 5 of them. So if you had 500, you get 100 free, anywhere from 50 to $100. So let's see, 100 times 50 or 100. You're talking at least you're making $100,000 in free airdrops. So if you had $1 million, you could make $100,000 in free airdrops. Dang, I need some money, man. I need like a lot of it so that I can just make more. That's all. All right, guys, I think that's going to be the show. We're going to keep it nice and quick for you. I love ICP. You guys are going to see lots more videos about this. If you want to check out all things ICP, go to bitcoinrenegade.net and go to the Dfinity sponsor page. It's not just like, oh, here's Dfinity. It actually has like a whole page of everything Dfinity, from the wallets to the games to the dApps to the staking, everything over there, ICP. Or just go to dfinity.org, whichever one's better for you. It doesn't really matter. So, all right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.